A few weeks ago, Dale Cheney, the inventor of the Alumiknox Truck Box and owner of the company, had a crazy idea. He wanted to show just how tough and secure his truck boxes really are. So he rounded up some friends and a camcorder and took them to a nearby gravel pit for some testing. His idea? Load up the box with fragile items in the tray and heavy items in the bottom, and throw it off a mountain. The initial results were impressive. Check it out.
Oh, it's gonna roll. Oh, perfect. It's upright. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo! Not one crack.
Nothing.
Okay, now watch. We gotta make sure everybody knows these babies ain't
Hard boiled.
The second test of the day gets a little more intense. Unfortunately, the camcorder ran out of batteries, so the footage we have is from Dale's phone. Don't worry, you'll see more later.
Yeah, baby! Woo! That's what we're talking about.
Okay, you ready to video this?
Yeah.
They're broke now. No, they're not.
Unlock it. Oh, it stayed.
Once he'd made believers out of his friends, Dale decided it was time to convince the world. So a few weeks later, he went back to the same gravel pit, this time with a better camera and a box from a leading competitor for an apples-to-apples comparison. To warm up, he took the box he'd already tested twice and threw it off the mountain a few more times.
I don't think if that sucker stays close. Okay, one more time, you gotta throw it.
Even when the structural integrity of the metal was starting to give out from the abuse, the positive closure system still kept the box closed and the tray contents secure. After 5 tries, even Dale was having a hard time believing how well his box was holding up to the severe beating it was taking.
Are you kidding me?
And the guys at the gravel pit were starting to feel like the Alumiknox box was getting the best of them. So they suggested a 6th test. As you can see, the initial drop was extremely jarring. Plus, Dale made sure it got another good roll.
Okay, let's see what happened. Still didn't hurt him.
Well, after that, it was time for the competitor showdown we'd planned, so we got out a brand new box from a leading competitor, but before throwing them down the mountain, Dale wanted to point out some of the key differences.
Okay, so I'm gonna show the folks how we seal, how well we seal. And this is a test, it's silly, but this is the test we'd make. This is your weakest point of your box. This box has so much pressure on that gasket that it'll actually leave the grooves of the diamond plate inside the paper. Okay, let me show you the paper test on a competitor's box without the positive closure system. We're gonna close it in there. Okay, it's closed. Holy cow. Our tray is this large compartment in the top that you can put anything from the size of a pea to a rifle in there, where the competitors is a simple tray. And of course, now you've used up a third of your box already. Push button, they're all the same. You know, it is, that's how you have to close it. There's no closing it. We use a cable because we have to have a 180 rotation that you can't get with using rods. Therefore, it gives you the ability to suck it down.
Now time for the real test.
We're gonna load this box up
The competitor's box.
with the same things that were in the Alumiknox box, and we're gonna put these delicate items inside their tray for comparison. So I'm even gonna sacrifice the level. Maybe it'll hold up, who knows. Exactly the same items. Should we do the gun? I don't think so. That's probably not a good idea.
Ouch! Without the positive closure system, the lid couldn't even stay closed. Imagine how it might fare against a thief with a pry bar. Now, of course, we don't think anyone in their right mind is going to be throwing their truck box off a mountain. But just imagine over the life of your box how many potholes, cattle guards, speed bumps, washboard dirt roads, rocks, and other obstacles you're bound to drive over, and ask yourself, which toolbox do you want in the back of your truck?